What's up guys, Tim from Sports Gamer HD and I'm back on another episode of the QPR series, and I do believe this is the 50th episode of this series, which is obviously my longest running series on YouTube, so 50 is a bit of a milestone. And today we've got a Champions League second leg game against Atalanta, and I think that's pretty big. Obviously the biggest game, I think it's probably the biggest game of our series so far, because it's obviously the Champions League, and yeah, it's on a bit of a knife edge. I do believe it's 2-1, I believe. But obviously, we've got to look at fixtures, so we'll see all of that. It is 2-1. Last episode was the cruel defeat to Manchester City. A very, very disgustingly good Manchester City team. They are top of the Premier League, I do believe. Unbeaten all season. It's just incredible. Incredible what they're achieving. And they beat us in extra time, so we did take them to extra time. Lost 2-1 with goals coming from, for us, our goal come from Tom Ince. On the 114th minute. Then we went and lost to Manchester United 1-0 with a slightly rotated team. No Carlos Vieira in the team, no Reece Williams. Obviously no Klein anymore at the moment because he's injured. Ryan Bertrand wasn't available. So yeah, a slightly rotated team and we lost. 1-0 was not too bad to go to Old Trafford and lose 1-0 is not too bad. But still annoying. Particularly how far we've come, to go there and lose was frustrating. Then we played Stoke. Carlos Vieira and Alex Teixeira scored for us. 2-0 at half time, absolutely cruising. Game of two halves. There's a cliche. We were truly, truly awful in the second half. We shipped 2 goals. It could have been more. It could have been 3 or 4. We were terrible. Ali Amada had to come up with some brilliant saves to keep us in the game. It was just we were so bad. The only substitution I made was I took Nathan Redmond off, because he was fatigued, put Mason Bennett onto the right wing because I had no other option, but he wasn't the reason obviously we conceded 2 goals. At the back though, I changed nothing at the back, and yet something just switched and we were just terrible. Whether it was complacency, I don't know, but we were terrible in that game. Tottenham beat them at 2-1. Adam Wilson and Tom Cleverley, this was in the FA Cup 6th round, got 2 goals. Adam Wilson and Tom Cleverley scored to make us win 2-1. Tom Cleverley's goal came in the 83rd minute. We were terrible in this game. They took a lead, 1-0 lead. Adam Wilson got the goal before half time, and I remember thinking to myself, if we didn't score before half time, we would have lost that game 3 or 4-0 because that goal was crucial. And then Tom Cleverley, Nagamoto, I think you say his name. He's a fullback at the moment for Tottenham, and he was in the corner. And Cleverley was pressing him, and then took the ball, and then he sort of panicked, I guess, and just kicked the ball away, and Cleverley intercepted it, and this was right in the penalty box at this point, and he scored. So there was a great goal by him, well played, Tom Cleverley, but we were so bad. So yeah, we go in to the biggest game of the season in very bad form. We've not recovered, to be honest. We've not recovered from from the Capital One Cup defeat. We've not recovered. I mean, Man United, big team. We don't expect to do great there. Stoke, we shouldn't expect to do great against Man United, I should say. Well, I expect us to naturally because of our squad. But then Stoke, that was the most disappointing. To concede 2 goals in the second half, and it could have been more, was so annoying. Now we've got to play Atalanta with the game finally poised at 2-1. This could go either way. Who knows how it's going to go. So, biggest game of the season, we're going into it with terrible form. Not ideal. Still in third, though, in the league with teams. But Tottenham and Man City have 2 games in hand on us, so they could pull their way quite nicely. I mean, 5 points at the moment is very much doable. We can still make that ground up, but it could be 11 points by the time they're done. So who knows? Premier League is looking increasingly likely to be just gone from us now. Lost the Capital One Cup, that's gone obviously. FA Cup, we've got Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final. Don't think we're going to beat them in that, so that's that competition gone. So then there's just the Champions League, so that makes this game the biggest game of the season, and apparently they're on a high, so and we're not playing very well. So we're favourites still though. I thought that was going to annoy them all. Okay, good, right, good. Come on. Now the United game. I've made a note of this actually because I've been making notes because it's only a couple of games, so I've made a couple of notes to let you know what's been happening. Now in that United game, we had an injury, and there was their penalty was actually controversial. Their penalty was scored. Their goal came from a penalty, which was controversial. in the aftermatch report, it said Man United given a controversial penalty, and we were denied a controversial penalty. So that could have gone either way. But don't take anything away from Man United. They completely outclassed us. They had like 27 shots, and we had 3, and all of them were off target. So, you know, that just tells you, we weren't very good. But El Shaarawy, go on, attack. Why are you cutting inside? Junior Hoylett, cross it, into a ball in. Fierro, or was he offside? Yep, he was offside. It's been happening a lot actually lately. He got a goal against Stoke, I think it was, and he had another goal that was not disallowed for offside, which again was miles offside. So maybe he's in okay form. Adam Wilson's goal, was it Adam Wilson who scored against Stoke? I can't remember. Adam Wilson scored at some point, and I remember thinking that was a really. He scored in the Tottenham game, didn't he? He did. I'm pretty sure he did. Which is a first for actually for a while he's scored. It seems like ages since he's been scoring goals. I'm going to put Sarah on. And Rodwell. I'm looking at Sirig. I did Google his name, which is annoying now because it's Sirigliano. Sirigliano. Argentine midfielder. I did Google his name. It's something like that. And I feel like a right knob now because I've forgotten how to say it. But yeah, I'm looking at him as a replacement for Simao because he's younger. I think he's actually, my reports are saying he's a deep line playmaker, but I'm going to play him as a ball midfielder if I can sign him. He'll cost us probably about 20 million. Carlos Vieira on goal, 1-0. Is it going to count? Is it going to count? It's counted. 1-0. Good. That should put this tie to bed now. Should put us to bed. Whether it will or not is another matter. Because, as you saw in this, as I said in the Stoke game, we collapsed. So who knows? Can we hold out? I'm going to have to put Gibbs on to replace Nsua. I'm genuinely quite nervous about this one now, given our impressive record of collapsing. Come on. I just want to get this game over with. I want to use that undeserved win against Tottenham as a catalyst just to spark us out of this little rut of form. Rodwell. Williams. Go on again. And on. Come on. Coleman to Sarah. A passing game is beautiful. Fierro buries it. Or did he foul the keeper? No? Is it going to count? Good. Every time with Fierro, I think something. Every time one of my strikers seems to score, it just seems like there's always a foul or he was offside or something. So just got to make sure before we celebrate the goal, it counted. But this tie is now done. 4-1 on aggregate. Now we're ripping them apart. Fierro for the hat trick. He's missed. He's missed. You knob. That was your chance to get a Champions League hat trick in the biggest game of this series. Mikel Arteta. Oh, game on. Mikel Arteta's set piece, and it's the lifeline. 2-1 to Atalanta. 4-2 on aggregate. Game on. 5 minutes to go. Can they get a second? No, it's looking like that's going to be it. Immobile. Capelli. Oh, God. Dave clears it. Good. That's it. Good. We're through. We're through in the Champions League. Messi 12 goals. Oh my God. Borussia Dortmund beat Real Madrid 2-0. So I'm assuming that means Dortmund are through. Yeah, 4-0 aggregate. And the other tie. Barcelona beat Dynamo 2-0. Bayern went through on away goals. Yeah, away goals. 1 against PSV. Is that it? Chelsea beat Sochaux. Man City beat Porto. Okay, and then the next after us is going to be Arsenal, Juve and Lorient versus Tottenham. Huh, okay. £3 million for that. Cleverley's injured. Lovely. He's out for a week. That'll be about 2 weeks then before he gets back to fitness. Carlos Fierro, take a bow, son. I mean, his ratings is still growing. He's only 22. He's still improving. 17 goals this season. He is God now here. He is the God of this club. And his mate Torres at bloody Man United is doing alright too, last time I checked. 18 goals. I swear. Just 2. Mexico. If these two in real life do progress, Mexico, watch out for Mexico in real life. It could be a case of. Next episode will be against. I'm not coming back for that. Not going to come back after just 2 games. Again, there's not much point. I will come back for I'm thinking the Man City game. I'm going to come back for the FA Cup semi-final. Oh wait, no, I might come back for the Champions League because I don't know when the draw is going to be done, what the dates are going to be. So at the moment, say it's going to be the Man City semi-final game, but it could be a Champions League game if that's beforehand, which I suspect it will be. So leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.